Hi everyone, in this second video I'm going to show you some great places to go to find some scholarly sources. So from the Chesapeake College homepage, you're going to go under Academics to the Library LRC. And the first source I'm going to take a look at is this article search box. It searches 23 to 28, I can't remember, it's something in there, of our databases all at once. That's a lot. So it's a great place to start. And you want to make sure that you click the full text so you can see the full article. And click scholarly because you are required to have a few scholarly sources for this paper. Now your keywords, just think about the plain language you use to decide what you want to search for. As example, I'm going to go for education and parental support. I'm not sure if those words are going to be the right ones to go with, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. Okay, my first result does have parental support, but it's sexuality education, not quite spot on. I've got parental support in Hong Kong, in Spain. It's not really the United States, which is what I need. And I'm guessing that a lot of you are going to be looking for United States as well. So the first thing I would recommend is if you scroll down, all these limiters here are your friend. You want to use these in this search. If I scroll to the bottom, you'll see that there's an option of geography. And I can limit just to the United States. I would highly recommend doing that when you do your search. If you were brought up here in the United States, you want to keep your culture to what your culture is. That's the first thing I would do. After that, I may or may not have the right search terms that I've used. And there again, you want to look down here at the left, and the subjects and related topics could give you ideas of saying the same thing, like academic achievement might be a little bit more accurate for me. Educational attainment. There might be a better way to say the parenting that I had. So take a look at these. Please use these limiters. You might have noticed from the last search I did, let me go back one here, I also had the option of gender and age. So these are very helpful when you're trying to limit your search. You might want to start very broad and then limit based on what you see over here. Okay, does that make sense? If you have any questions about this, please contact me through course mail and I'm happy to help. All right, so the next source I wanted to show you, if we go back out to the library homepage, it's within that study guide. Remember, we went over that in the first video. So going under the subject of sociology, you'll see we have marriage and family here. Last time we looked at the statistical sites. This time we're going to look at finding sources. All right, the first one I want to show you here is the daily life through history. This is fantastic. So you might not remember what all happened historically when you were a child. So if we go here under topics, okay, we go all the way back to the ancient world. We're not going to go that far. But down here we have life in the modern world, 1900 to present. And you'll see that we have contemporary America. Under this, we can look at domestic life, the economic life, intellectual, and so on that happened during our time period in history. I think this is a great resource to get a good overview that'll be helpful to you. Another neat aspect of daily life through history is this idea exchange. This is spotty, but they have some neat topics in here, like advancements in agriculture, how the rise of cities affected daily life. That may go back too far, but you might find something interesting. It might hit spot on, it might not, but it's worth checking out as well. Okay, so if we go back to the finding sources, I do have a reminder here about the articles. I do have a link into all of our databases, which are plentiful. You may have a good search on one of the other ones that we provide. I'm just giving you some of the high result options that are available. And then down here we have sociology specific journals. So if you were going to look at, say, American Sociological Review, this is just an example of what would come up. You can search directly within the publication for what your topic might be. And then this is purely sociologically based. Okay? So again, if you have any questions about any of these, please contact me. If you decide to do your search using Google, these are some tips about evaluating your sources. You're going to want to take a look at this, see what the reliability is to be sure it's a good source. You'd also probably want to check in with your professor or myself to make sure it's a good source if you're going to use something outside of our databases. Okay, thanks a lot. And if you have any questions, please contact me. All right, bye.